If you run for elected office, where you live matters, and the address for one candidate for Knoxville City Council is raising questions. Jeff Tallman tells 10 News he hasn't spent the night at his address in the 4th and Gill neighborhood since 2022.
10 News reporter Ellis Rold joins us here in studio. And Ellis, you spoke with Tallman today about that property that's on Luttrell Street and where he lives currently.
Yeah, Robin, John, Jeff Tallman tells me he bought this property on Luttrell Street in 2016, but that he's lived in the neighborhood for decades. He says he lived here for 4 years and is now renovating that site. Tallman says state statutes and his intent to move back into the property after it's finished show he's fully eligible to run for city council. A city council hopeful is pushing back against concerns about where he actually lives.
This is my, per all of my legal documents, this is my home, and this is where I will move back into.
Jeff Tallman has listed a residency on Luttrell Street in election documents dating back to 2023 when he ran for mayor. The property looks like this. Tallman says he's renovating, COVID stalled progress, and he's waiting on a building permit. How long did you live here?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I never left. I mean, I had to move out because of the need to demolish and prepare for the renovation. So
how long were you in the home here at 616?
Well, I don't recall. The last night I spent here, I think, was in 2022. I had office space here, so I sort of demoed down to where I couldn't be there any longer.
This is what the property looked like before demolition. Tallman bought it in 2016 and says he lived here from 2018 to 2022. And for the last 3 years, Tallman's been in Dandridge.
My wife owns property in Dandridge in Jefferson County, so she is excited to be part of this project, and that's where we are.
The city charter says you have to live somewhere at least a year before taking office. State law says there are exceptions for temporary absences.
And if you look at the state statute, it's all about intent to return from the eligibility standpoint.
Tallman says he's lived in the 4th and Gill neighborhood since the 80s.
I didn't just find a piece of property to purchase so I could wangle my way onto the ballot. I've been here for a long time, and will be here for a long time to come, God willing.
Now this week, Elections Chief Chris Davis sent Tallman a letter to the Luttrell address. We obtained a copy of it. It says Tallman has a residency hearing on June 10th where he'll have to present evidence to the Election Commission that he actually lives on Luttrell Street. Then the commission will decide if he's eligible to run for office. John, Robin.
All right, Ellis, thank you.